Why, hello, friends. It is Wednesday, and today we are going to be talking about why your space matters. And I just want to help you understand that it goes beyond the pillows and paint, that it can go beyond that and be so much more for you. I am Becky Bennell, owner of Luca Haven Design, and I am coming here live with you 1 p.m. every day for the next 6 weeks. I'm excited to just dive into more about purpose-driven interior design. So I have my 2-year-old down. I actually even have my 5-year-old down. They woke up way too early this morning. So I am excited to take this breath with you today. So I know we all have just met, or maybe you've known me in the past, but I wanted to take a second and have us close our eyes in order to make us understand why our space matters. So if you're willing and open to trust me, it might feel a little bit weird, but it will really help hone in and help you understand why your space matters. So and do a big, just deep breath in and out. And we're going to imagine that we've had one of those days. One of those days where there just seems to be messes everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's something else on the counter. The toys, even though they're put away, they are just everywhere. And you haven't had a chance to even get to number one on your to-do list that you've made. There is just things everywhere, kids running around. You took a sip of your coffee finally, and it was cold. And it's cold and rainy outside even. And you just can't even remember the last time that you've gone to the bathroom by yourself. And we've all had these days. And you just got back from the grocery store. So imagine you're coming in to your house. You just got back from this grocery store trip. And you come in, and your house feels dark. And it feels cluttered. And it feels so heavy and burdensome. Like it's not even yours. And you set the groceries down, and you plop yourself on the couch. You're just tired. You're done. You don't feel like putting the groceries away. And you just you're not the mom that you wanted to be for the rest of the day. We're going to take that deep breath in and out. And imagine this dark day. And how unsupportive your house feels in it. And now imagine, just take a second, because I've been here. But we're now going to take a second. And we're going to imagine the exact same day, exactly the same cold coffee, the same, maybe the sense of clutter that you had. But now when you walk in from the grocery store, you feel this lightness about your house. So even though there are toys, places, it's not too much. There's just enough sense of, yeah, kids are having fun here. And it feels like support, and it feels like belonging, and it feels like you're able to catch your breath and breathe in the life from this home and breathe out all the stress from your day, and you come in and you feel productive. You feel like this is a place where I can be the mom that I know I want to be, and you put away the groceries very quickly, and you're able to settle down and play a game with your kids. And the room is filled with giggles, and you are the mom that you know you can be. And I want you to breathe that kind of space in. A space where there is life, where it feels like there's intention and support. Now, how many of you have been here? Because I have, and I want to get you there too. Because this is what homes are supposed to be. They are supposed to be places where we feel supported, that we can bring life. So you can open your eyes, and I want you to see that your home is more than that mortgage payment, that it's more than the pillows and paint, that it's more than the toys in it even, that it can be this place that is productive, that is supportive, that can have intention, and that it can have purpose behind it. Because it's when we do this that we're able to have that refuge away from the world that is filled with joy continuously. And that is what Luca Haven is all about. And so how do I kind of know this? What kind of spurred this in me? And being a past engineer, I love data. So I have a few studies. There are multiple studies out there. I urge you to go Google how your environment truly affects you, because so many times we just think, oh, it's just a room. It's not going to affect me as much as other things I'm doing. I need to work out. I need to do this. But really, your environment feeds so much into you. So I have a couple of studies here that show that it affects your mood, your motivation, along with enabling relationships. It can reduce stress, and it can even positively affect your immune system and your physical health. And one study I have here that I found really interesting was that there was a college campus that painted a variety of colors around their campus, and then gauged the moods and sensations that people felt as they went into these spaces. And the study showed, I have notes here, that's why I keep looking down, but this data showed that shades of green brought out feelings of peace, right? Imagine this light sage green room, just how much peace, because it brings the thought of nature. And while warm colors like reds and yellows helped create a sense of comfort, right? It's that fire, that warmth that colors can have. So just by knowing the feelings that you want to evoke in your home, you can intentionally choose the colors in your space. So not only the paint, but what kind of textiles that you have, what kind of pillows, what kind of blankets do you have in your space. And then if they're intentionally chosen, it's going beyond just the paint on the walls, and it's going into a place where it's evoking feelings that you want to feel in your space. And then another study at UCLA found that cortisol levels, or the stress hormone, was actually heightened in a cluttered space. And then those heightened levels comes with, right, procrastination. Imagine when you're stressed, you feel procrastination, like you just want to sit and do nothing. You feel frustrated because you don't even know where to begin. And it just spirals into more chaos in your life. And that's what a cluttered space can make you feel. I love it. Beth Ali Kasaza says that your clutter is just unmade decisions. And can you imagine coming into a home filled with clutter? Things are put away, but it still feels cluttered because there's a lot of unmade decisions. And I know as a mom, we struggle with decision fatigue, right? That there are just so many decisions to make. But if your house is uncluttered and there's space to breathe, then we don't have so many decisions we feel like we have to make. And our stress hormone goes down. And we're able to breathe and spend time with our kids and giggle with them and have people over and not feel like we are burdening them with our clutter. So multiple studies, like I said, scientifically proven that your space matters. And yet another study showed that there is a connection between sense, right, and your memories and your energy. And I know a lot of people have diffusers now and linking it to different ways they want to feel. But there are studies out there. So when you link all these together, when it's what you see and what you feel cluttered or open, along with the sense, it brings about this environment that is super productive, super supportive, and helps you have that better life. And then at Luca Haven, we even pair it with another sense in our environments. And we believe that if you have a purpose-driven space, so a space that is connected to a bigger purpose outside of yourself, that there is this ultimate connection made. So what we love to bring in is if there is a mission that you are passionate about. Let's say it's making refugees feel welcomed. Then we help you understand what nonprofits are out there that have that same vision, that same mission. And maybe you already have one. And we bring that into your space. We bring something that resembles that mission into your space. And now you feel this connection to this bigger purpose, that you don't feel on like this lone island at your home, that you're like, oh yeah, there's a bigger world out there. And even though I'm creating this haven away from the stress of that world, that the world is bigger and there is purpose in my life. And when you can connect to that purpose in a space, oh my goodness, I don't even know how to describe it. Just this breath, this life comes to your home that is amazing. And you get to share that with your kids, and you get to share that with anybody that comes in. Just think of how much your life feels heightened because of that. And this is why we at Luca Haven believe your space truly matters. It's not only scientifically proven, but doing that visualization study, how do you feel walking into the two different spaces? What kind of words came to mind when we did that exercise? And, even though I say this, right, if you'd like that first space or that second space in the visualization, we always say, yeah, well, of course, Becky, I'd want that second space. That's a no-brainer, right? But so many times when I talk to moms, there's something holding us back from getting there. Some people say, I don't know how, and that's what I'm here to help you understand how to do throughout these next weeks. So keep joining in. We'll have action steps that are very easy to take in how to create this space. But a lot of the times when talking to moms, we feel unworthy of it. We have all these excuses, all these limiting beliefs that we're not worth that second space. And I say this out of love because I have been here too. So many times I've said, well, let's just make sure that the kids are, have all these activities, or I don't have the time or the money to put into this space. But I want to say no to that because you are worthy. Imagine the different mom that you'll be in a space that supports you, in a space that's productive, in a space that is life-giving. How much better of a mom will you be? Are you going to let your limiting beliefs and your excuses stop you from that? Or are you going to say no to them? Understand that you are worth it, mama, to have this room. Because I believe you are. And I want all mamas to believe that they are. And it can cost, the money thing can become an issue, but there are things you can do that easily cost nothing. And we can have spaces that support us even more. There are little changes that we can make. So these excuses melt away, and I want you to all understand that you are worth it. You're worth sitting down with your kids and being able to giggle with them. You are worth being able to play games after the kids have gone down, to invite people over easily so that conversations can be had. You're worth knowing your bigger purpose in this world. And I want to help you get there. So now that you're able to wipe away all those excuses and make a positive change in your home, these next couple days, we're going to actually walk you through how. So we're going to start with the 3 words that we have at Luca Haven, right? We start with intention and the mission piece, which we discussed, and connection. And we're going to go through those very methodically. We're going to talk about why each of those are important with action steps. We're going to talk about how you can implement those in your own home. And then I'm going to share how we've done it at our home. So we're going to step through these together. Like I said, I love to drive action. I don't want to just sit here and talk to you. I want to actually help you create those changes, create that life-giving home, that supportive home that you deserve and are so worthy of. So I have action steps for each of you each day, and you can choose to take them daily, or you can choose to batch them during the weekend. I just really urge you to take a breath and do these action steps so that you can get closer and closer to that space that you want in your home, because you are so worth it, Mama. And I am excited to take this journey with you, and I will see you all again tomorrow, where we start diving into why do we start with the intention of a home and a space. If you connected with me on anything that we've gone over today, I would love to hear from you. Please send me a message on any platform that you're seeing this. I would love to just know that we're connecting. And then if you have any friends that you would find this beneficial, please share it with them. I would love to just grow this community together and just inspire you and drive some actions. So looking forward to tomorrow as we dive into intention, and have a great day, mamas.